It's the time of year where either you love it or you hate it. You're either like team happy fall, y'all, or you're like, is it time for Christmas yet? Or you're just like, I really wish summer would come back. No matter where you are, no matter where you fall, when it comes to the internet, we are embracing this thing that we called fall. So it's time for you to update your social media plan. And here's some really fun, fresh ideas to help you with all of your fall needs for your social media marketing. Take action now. Hi, my name is Desiree. If you're looking to grow your business with better social media and content marketing, take action now. Hit that subscribe button, the bell below. Now, when we're doing our content planning, when we're doing our marketing, when we're like trying to figure out what the heck am I supposed to do, we need to have a good plan, which is why I have a free content planning worksheet for you that you can grab down in the description below. All right, so when we're diving in to the all things fall, we need to really kind of take a step back and ask ourselves, how do we want our brand to participate in this time of year? What does this look like for us? How are we gonna make this work? Why does this matter to us? Well, that is where you're gonna wanna be able to create a little bit of like a mood board so that you can get in the mood for fall and figure out how your brand wants to associate with it. And this comes not only from a content perspective, but also a visuals perspective. So the easiest way for you to kind of create this mood board is to just go to the interwebs. Spend some time on Pinterest, kind of Googling fall and business, and maybe even like fall and your business or autumn and the kind of business that you're in, and see what are the visuals that are coming up? What are the associations that are happening with my business so that I can kind of figure out what I want to do. You can also spend some time scrolling Instagram or TikTok to see, hey, what is the right now situation? What is the current presence and theme and conversations around fall and my business and how they can kind of work together? And you want to kind of collect all of these things into one place. I have a couple of different ideas for you. The two top ones that come to mind are a Pinterest board. You can create a secret or public Pinterest board where you can collect all of your visuals and also save like those Instagram and TikTok videos as well as a way to kind of have one home for everything to live. Then you and your team can share that board and establish what you want to do. You also can do it from a visual space. You can create an actual mood board, like an actual graphic design of all of the different inspirations and things like that and themes and words. And you can do that with a tool like Adobe Express. Now, on the conversation of Adobe Express, Adobe has a lot of really fantastic fall templates and things for you to use so that you can make really fun themed graphics once you've established what your mood board is, what the colors are going to be, so that you can have success. So let's head over to the computer. Let me show you what those look like. Okay, so when we are in Adobe Express, we have all of these really great templates that we can kind of choose from just kind of out the gate. But what we can do is go up here to this top and sit and search for just fall or autumn if you really want to get specific. And we can see all of these really great layouts and designs that we can use for different things. So we have these really fun Instagram story layouts that you can use. You have this really great Pinterest pin that you can use for a blog post. We have these fun graphics here. So there's just so many kind of content ideas that you can create or have done for you super easy based on what you've done with your mood board and the theme and the plan that you have for your content. By coming in here and just kind of selecting and seeing what ideas you have, like I really love this fall fun list. So let's actually use this one as a way to get started. So we just click it and we go into it and we're going to have our very fun fall fun list. Now a fall fun list is really great for any business because literally every business can do something that is themed around fall. So let me do one as if this is for what I do, which is social media marketing. So my first idea is like come up with a mood board for ideas and designs. And then I can hit the space down and then I can have my next one. All right, so now that I have my list, I'm just gonna size this to kind of match up with these like leaf bullet points. And what I can also do is just like grab these leaf bullet points and move them where I need them to go. And I can just use like my arrow to click them down into place. I'm pretty sure I have one too many because of how it's kind of laid out. So I can just kind of drag these in to where I need them. Perfect. And then they're just spaced the way that I want. And I have a fall fun list for social media marketing stuff. And so then I can just go over here and I can download this. I also maybe would want to resize this for the different platforms. So if I really want, I can adjust this for an Instagram story and then I would have it this way, or I want to maybe adjust it for a Pinterest pin, or if I want to adjust this to share vertical post on Facebook. I have these options and then I can kind of rework it and format it to what I want to. But I want to use this as Instagram stories, so I'm just gonna go in here and again, I can just kind of like readjust my layout so that it works the way that I want it to. And then of course I need to make all of these so much bigger so that they're easier to read on that small little phone. Perfect. And we are good to go. All right, and then I have this and I can just go over here and I can hit download. So I can put it onto my roll. If I want to do it through the app, I can do that as well. Or I can go over into the scheduling tool that is available within Adobe Express and schedule it natively. By adding in fall visuals to your social media marketing plan, it's gonna allow for your content to stay relevant and timely for what is going on in the world. Because it's not just about what's happening in your industry, but it's about what's happening in the world and design, which is why using a tool like Adobe Express is so great, because it provides you with relevant and trending templates and designs that are working right now when it comes to social media. So when we're talking about visuals, it's not just for our graphics and stuff. It's just going to be for like any photos or videos that we're going to be taking, and we want to make sure that our visuals kind of represent what's happening now, because social media is very much what's happening right now. So some things to consider within your visuals are adding in the right kind of colors, maybe earth tones, reds, some very like nice browns and oranges. Adding in pumpkins, like I know it might sound kind of cliche, but there's tons of really fun pumpkin things that you can do to add into your decor, your background, and your decorations. Add in things in like leaves or a sense of coziness, lots of like warm blankets and snuggles, long sleeves, things like that that kind of really show like what is happening out in the world and relating it back to your messaging and the visuals, because the visuals support your message. It's very important that they are timely. Now, the thing about fall is everyone gets all like their knickers in a twist when it comes to like, oh, everyone's already talking about pumpkin spice and it's August or July or whatever. Like, look, fall has this really short window because it's also competing with all of the end of the year madness that comes with it. So really consider like looking at a calendar and thinking, okay, when can we start doing fall stuff? And how can we not fight with like the existing holidays and calendar events that are happening? That way fall isn't just like forgotten when these holidays come about and then you go like mono-themed, and then that can get a little redundant or irrelevant. Some holidays that you really want to consider when it comes to planning out your fall content calendar are going to be Labor Day, Halloween, Indigenous Peoples Day, Thanksgiving, and Veterans Day. Honestly, Thanksgiving marks like the end of fall and basically just Christmas on overload. So really just kind of plan up to Thanksgiving what you can do around fall themes. Then just like that light switch hits, we have Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and then poof, everything just turns into red and green, sparkly, all of the things. So really think through what that looks like for you, but not lean too hard into those holidays. Like you don't need to have like all of October be about Halloween. Maybe just leading up to the week of Halloween, you talk about it. Rather than having all things be Thanksgiving, maybe just lead up to it the week before. We live in a world, especially in the social media space, where we're not thinking about things weeks and months in advance in the same way. So really kind of process through, okay, I can talk about Thanksgiving and Halloween for a few days, but fall is kind of like always happening. Just like summer is always happening or spring is always happening. Now, if you have a product, figure out how you can incorporate your product into that fall theme. There are so many really great things about fall that you can do with your product, whether it's like setting up your product for a photo shoot in that fall situation. Maybe you're taking it and making something that's a visual related to it. Do some research and spend time seeing how are products adding in the theme of fall with the right visuals and stuff for your product. And related to it, if you are in the service-based businesses, how can you relate your service to the fall season? So a lot of people that have businesses, there are things that are going on in fall that are relevant. Like maybe you're in the HVAC business. Fall is the perfect time to get your HVAC system ready for the winter, make sure it's working and doing things nicely. Maybe you have tips about how you can do leaf maintenance. Maybe you can talk about how your insurance is going to change in the year and need to update stuff, or how you get ready for winter. Like there's a lot of things around the seasonality of stuff that you can talk about. For example, creating a YouTube video about fall for your other people so they know what to post on social media. Also include things like fall tutorials and how-to videos as well. From a tutorials perspective, this is going to be like how to use your product in relation to things that happen in fall, or how to do something related to fall. Like if you have a product, how can you use it in fall in the appropriate ways and so forth. So by creating these sort of tutorials, you can have the opportunity to create really nice reels, YouTube videos, or even maybe like a nice carousel post to share on Instagram. And I know for me, as someone who used to live in the Southwest and now that I live in the Northeast, I really love that I get to experience fall. It's not something I really got to do before. It was literally just hot or nice. Like it was never this whole like change of seasons and this whole like journey. Like I am obsessed with watching the leaves change in my backyard and in the drive through my neighborhood, because it's something I never gotten to really have before. So really share your fall experiences and the things that you love about fall, and even ask questions to people like, hey, what's fall like for you? What are your fall traditions? What's your favorite fall drink? What's your favorite fall movie? How do you spend your time enjoying our last days of fall heading into winter? By having those engaging sort of questions, it gets people people talking and thinking, then of course sharing your questions and your shares as well. Now, if you want to know more about like what you can do with Adobe Express and how you can use it to create more engaging graphics and have a more deep dive tutorial, watch this video that I have for you right here, and watch this video right here because YouTube thinks you are really going to like it. And until next time, I will see you soon.